Welcome to How to Reframe Your Mind. Today we talked on what do we do when we are caught in life struggles. So our topic today is going to be how do you recalibrate your thinking? How do you recalibrate your thinking? What do you do when life weighs you down? The best thing you could do when your life weighs you down is to revisit your thinking. Like who always said, it is our thinking that creates our thought path. Our thought path creates our actions, and actions create our reality. So revisit what has brought us so far in this position. When we looked at it, currently we are already in the point where we are. There is nothing we could do. Yes, we need to face reality and know, I'm already at this point in life. The reality is my relationship is fading. The reality is my business is struggling. Reality is this actually is happening to me. These are my reality. So what do I do? Stay there, sink in the mire of self-pity? No. The number one thing you need to do is do a word replacement. Play word replacement as a game. I do that often. Play a game called word replacement. Even before I face a reality, I need to have a vocabularies of words I use. And these vocabularies of words comes in handy whenever I face situations that tries to pull me down psychologically or that tries to pull me down mentally. So what do? Instead of saying I'm a failure, I looked at it as a redirection. Instead of saying I'm sick, I looked at it as my body trying to take a vacation or calling me into attention. Instead of saying, I am restricted in this, I take it as, this. So let me take an example. When you're restricted, denied of your freedom to move around, you're confined into a particular space. In other words, we said house arrest. Now, instead of saying imprisonment, they said house arrest. I am in the house, so I can't move around. Instead of saying imprisonment, so it gives you the mental fortitude to adapt to, I had a willpower into the situations I'm currently in. It's not totally out of my control. Now, one of them is failure as an example. Instead of saying I'm a failure in business, what do? Looked at it like this: redirection. Said, I am being redirected by God. I am being redirected by my source in order to into a path that best fits me. Instead of saying my business failed, now you're mentally imprinting failure, which has a negative containment into your system. Say, I got a redirection that this is not the right way to do this. So I'm being redirected to another part. So it releases your mind, gives you the ability to think, what other steps do I need to achieve this? Instead of saying, I've come to a dead end, I'm a failure, I don't need to proceed any further. So you see, replacing the word failure with redirections opens you up to think, opens you up to push ahead to achieve more, because you learn the process of self-enhancement. Number two, thing you need to do is see the different perspectives of the issue. I'm having an issue with my marriage. It's hitting the rock. I'm going to a divorce. Now look at it from different perspectives. What actually is the inherent problem in our relationship? As a third person, what will I feel from my actions in the relationship? As a third person, how will I feel from the actions of my spouse in the relationship? What is the benefit of a divorce? what is no, look at it from a different perspective. What is nature? What is the universe? What is God trying to tell me about this situation? When you removed yourself and looked at the situation from the third person angle, you will be able to analyze the situation without emotions. Most times emotions makes us over analyze situations. We overindulge ourselves or we over exaggerate a situation. But when we look at the situation from a different angle, we will be able to do what? To look at it honestly, analyze it logically, and arrive at a situation. So you see, when you see the situation from another perspective, there is a difference, and there is something you will learn from it, and there is something to gain from it. The number 3 things you need to do in order to recalibrate your thinking is surround yourself. Surrender and give to your creator. Okay, at this point, I have done all I can do. Why am I not progressing? Why am I hitting the roadblock? Why am I having this issue? Like I said, is there anything my source is telling me? So when you look at it, you'll now be able to surrender to your source in order to hear from your inner mind, from the spiritual source, what is it saying? Like for me, I always quote as Jeremiah 29 verse 11. I said, I had a good thought plan for you, the plan of good and not an evil, not to give you a future and a hope. That had become my anchor scripture, my anchor mantra. This or something is actually leading for a greater glory. There is something in this that is in stock for me, bringing out the best in me, bringing out the best in every situation. So when we set our mind to this, you understand that you can rethink, you can recreate, and you can have a better tomorrow when you work on this process. Remember, I said, do a word replacement. You could start the word replacement game today. See from different perspectives and surrender to your creator. Now, let's look at the assignment for today. I want you to take your mind back to what you would have called a failure process, to what you have called things that did not go well the way you take your mind back and now ask yourself, how did that experience shape my perspectives in life? How did it shape my attitude in life? How has it helped me to become who I am today? What did I learn from it? Did it work now in my favor? Did it work now in my favor? You see, all things work together for good. So these are things we need to look at now. You ask now. Another thing I want to ask you is, what is your mantra? What words you have to say, to recite, and to meditate on when you are facing challenges? I would like to have your mantra in my comment section. Thank you. I remain Chijoke Ibeneme across all social media platforms. Please like, share, and invite your friends to subscribe on this